Rock 100.5 KATT. It's Cameron Buckle. It's coming to you from the Jungle Room with the A.D.A.M Music Project. What's going on, y'all?
I'm in detention, and I've been giving the small chair.
It's like the opposite of lead singer syndrome that you're dealing with right now.
Well, Gabe gets all the credit for the song because he's the lead singer on it.
That's right.
So I figured, I had a little piece in writing it, but not really that big in performing it. So I'm just sitting in the small chair today.
Nice. Well, I mean,
he's at like the equivalent of the little kids table at Thanksgiving.
Sure, yeah.
Can I have a bite?
We could have found you a stool. You chose to do that, just for the record.
I like this. This is exactly where I normally dress up as Fat Nukem on stage and tell people I'm the fat cousin of Duke Nukem. So it only makes sense that I have the small chair.
And for people under 40, who's Duke Nukem?
Duke Nukem, he's the king of first-person shooters. Duke Nukem has a movie coming out about him next year, and you can check that out. And actually, Damien and I wrote a song called All Hail the King, and it's about Duke Nukem.
Sure.
So any of the first-person shooter games that you see today, whether it's Destiny or Apex Legends or Fortnite, they were all give a lot of credit to Duke Nukem.
I know who Duke Nukem is. I was just giving you crap. But yeah, sure.
Don't make me fight you!
He's the womanizing.
He was ready to die on that hill.
He's a massive misogynist, womanizer, and he's got, but he's my cousin, so it's not me. Don't judge me.
He chews gum.
That's right. Yeah, yep, and kicks ass.
Yep.
But he has no gum.
It's like you're sort of doing like the ventriloquism thing where it's like, no, it's not me saying it, it's the dummy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
No
Thank you, Cameron. That was very special.
Sure. Yeah. And never mind. But now, first off, congrats, because you found out today that the latest single, Punch Out, is now top 40.
It is. It actually 39 this morning when we woke up. It was really exciting on Media Base, and it's 33 on Billboard. And I know you guys have been playing on the local show on Saturdays, I believe, with Jay. Sundays, okay.
9 p.m.
Yeah, with KATT 100.5 FM. So it's been a lot of fun. And, what Gabe and I and Damien have talked about for a long time is that in 2025, the world needed a song about a 1984 video game that turned into Mike Tyson's video game called Punch Out. So the inspiration is the game and then all things boxing, because we love boxing. And in the music video, we actually dressed up Damien like he was Paulie from Rocky, and I dressed up as Mickey, and then you were Little Mac.
A little bit of cross-referencing there.
Actually, well, it's boxing, all things boxing.
Sure.
So, it was a ton of fun, and, that's what we do. We write silly songs, serious music with about silly things. That's kind of what we do.
When we were getting set up here, you guys were just playing Punch Out. So
we were actually playing the
That was my celebratory top 40.
Okay.
I had to go through all of the villains.
Do you just bring the mini NES to every performance? Is that?
It was in my backpack.
It's just
anytime we hit number 39.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's only 39 and 33. That's when we do it.
When it hits top 20, you guys bring out the Super Nintendo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the cartridge and everything.
No, we bring out the original Nintendo, the very first one, just for fun.
And just, have to blow on the Punch Out cartridge when it doesn't work. So, yeah.
Exactly. You're not supposed to do that on radio. I apologize, everyone.
But now, Punch Out is actually the title track of the record, too, that you guys put out earlier this year.
Correct.
And so I guess my main question is, why did it take 6 months for you to now have it charted? It came out in March.
It's a great question. Nobody's heard of A.D.A.M Music Project, so we're a new band. We just went on our first tour a couple of weeks ago. We did 11 cities in 13 days. And, it takes time to build things up. Radio is, wants to see numbers. They want to see things grow. And we've been fortunate to be able to have some good social media numbers and good streams. And they're growing dramatically right now. We're getting hundreds of Shazams a week. It's exciting. So, it's our first time we've cracked it. But we've had internet successes. Our song Octane has almost 1 million streams on all the platforms and had almost 400,000 streams on YouTube.
So congratulations for getting that $8.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. So we
tonight, baby.
And right now, it still costs us to play music, but maybe one day it won't. You never know. And at the end of the day, we're having fun, and we're trying to bring a little bit of a different angle to the rock world. Rock's awesome, but we're trying to, just have something fun, and it's inspired by video games. I play 4 hours a day myself, and I can't stop playing, and it's a ton of fun. And then I asked these guys, I asked Damien if he wanted to partner with me on the project. Great singer, songwriter, great friends. I've worked with Miranda in the past. And then when it came time to who was going to sing Punch Out, I said, well, we need the best voice we know. And that was only one person I could think of, and he was not available. So we went with Gabe Miranda.
Jay or Gabe?
Exactly. Sorry, Jay, I beat you out.
We were actually, exactly.
But now you mentioned the tour that you just went on, but you were out with fellow Oklahoma Cityan the founder.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
That's what he said.
Austin,
right?
yeah.
Austin Winkler,
former
great
offender,
guy, by the way. I remember when he smiled at me the first night, I felt a special tinge, just a little tingle.
Little Winkler.
I got a little Winkler in my tinkler.
little tingle
it was,
down under.
It was magical, actually. And he's a great guy. We really enjoyed it. And we were opening band, which we had no pressure on us, which is great. And so when we do live performances, we dress up in character. So our female lead singer was Lara Croft. Our male lead singer was Dr. Eggman from Sonic. And then I came out dressed up as Fat Nukem. And, Duke Nukem's
Do you know who
cousin.
that is?
No.
You
Okay.
don't know who Duke Nukem
Let me
is?
explain.
Will you explain who Duke Nukem is again?
The guy, everyone. By the way, I was in so much in character on the tour that it drove everyone crazy. Every morning they would say, "Good morning, Adam." I'd say it's Fat Nukem.
Then he had like a blonde wig.
I had a blonde wig, and then there was bets out in the people in the audience whether it was my real hair or not. And of course, I'm bald, basically. So, no, it's not my real hair. Newsflash, not my real hair.
But now, with all the costumes, that's got to be a pain in the ass on tour with the laundry situation, or does everything just stink by like show 4?
You just
Yeah,
stink.
well, everything
Come on.
does stink by show 4, and that's why you got to find time to hit the laundromat and that morning, which is what we did once. But I will say, at the end, there was 6 straight days,
Yeah.
no laundromat, and things were a little ripe, a little rich.
I mean,
The fans were wanting to keep their distance, from the front of the stage.
yeah, there was no. Well, wait, because the costumes are.
Yeah, definitely the costumes.
Okay,
It was the
sure.
costumes.
That's what you're telling yourself.
One per band member. There's no chance. It's like
Right.
just one.
Yeah, exactly. I had 3 shirts, but that's just because I found them at the thrift store.
Gotcha.
I just wanted you to go shirtless.
By the way, I wanted you to go shirtless in the video. You're like, but you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, so we did the video. And he tells me like 2 days before, like, we're going to shoot this video. He's like, yeah, I want you to be Little Mac. I want you to be the boxer. And I'm like, oh, God. It's like, I haven't worked out in like 17 years,
Yeah.
I was like, please don't make me take my shirt off.
It was a class.
But I think that made it more fun, though, right? It totally made it more fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, no.
If you were in shape, it wouldn't be funny.
Once I knew I was in a tank top, I was good.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
like, 'cause these
ridiculous.
babies are still here.
Hand the mic to Damien, because when I told Damien, I gave him a bat, Cameron, at the video, and I said, I need you to walk around after the performance part of the video with this bat all day long. And he was dressed as Paulie from Rocky. And
But I looked like Henry Fonda from On Golden Pond, so it was like,
you should have seen his little duck hunting hat on. You can see the video. And if you watch the music video, in the corners of a lot of scenes when Gabe's getting his ass kicked by the boxers,
That's not true.
you'll see Damien with his bat dressed as Henry Fonda from On Golden Pond. So.
Yeah, we told him to not ever put the bat down, so he's just walking around set with the bat on his shoulder.
all day long, all you see is him. He's just walking around with the bat. He wasn't allowed to take it off him. So it was funny.
Fair enough.
We had fun, as you can tell.
Sure.
I'm a method actor. You know?
How long did you practice that before you got there that day? How long did it take you to practice for that part?
5 minutes.
Yeah. I actually think it was more like his whole life, but you were born to be Henry Fonda.
I mean, that's twice as long as I prepared for this interview. So
That's true. I can corroborate that. That's true.
That is true.
But thanks a lot for being here, guys.
Hey, man,
Congrats
thanks.
on the single. And
Appreciate it.
yeah.
Thanks, Cameron.
Thanks, Cameron. Appreciate it, Kat.
Let's get that baby up to 37. Come on.